It's unbelievable. She went crazy with jealousy just because I talked to a female colleague for 5 minutes. 5 minutes! It's absurd. A complete lack of trust in me.
Ah, yes. The fury of the innocent. The speech of the rational man chained to an emotionally unstable partner. It's one of the most popular monologues in the human repertoire. Gets a standing ovation in hell.
Aren't you going to agree that this is an overreaction? That it's toxic? She went through my phone, interrogated me. I have no peace.
Toxic. An overreaction. Of course it is. But the interesting question isn't why she does it. The interesting question is why you like it.
Like it? I hate it. It destroys my peace, like I just said. Are you insane?
You don't hate the jealousy. You hate the inconvenience of the jealousy. The interrogation, the sour face, the drama. That's tiresome, I admit. But the feeling behind it all, the subliminal message, that you savor like the finest of wines.
What subliminal message? The message that she's insecure and doesn't trust me? Big deal.
No, the message that you are so valuable, so desirable, so potent, that the mere possibility of losing you drives her to madness. Her jealousy isn't a testament to her insecurity. It is a testament to your power over her. Every outburst, every tear, every paranoid accusation is an involuntary tribute placed upon the altar of your ego.
Hesitant. That doesn't make sense. I want her to feel secure, to trust me.
With a smirk. You want the perks without the downside. You want her to say she trusts you, but you want her to act as if she fears losing you every second. You feed on that validation. The truth, my dear, is that you subtly provoke her monster just to have the pleasure of complaining about the scratches later. You leave your phone unlocked on purpose. You mention the colleague's name by accident more often than necessary. Little triggers, little doses of poison to keep the beast alive and roaring in your honor.
I would never do that. That's Machiavellian.
Welcome to your own heart. You don't hate her jealousy. You have an existential dread of the day it disappears. Because a day without her jealousy doesn't mean she finally trusts you. It could mean something much worse, that she's stopped caring. And what kind of God are you if you no longer have anyone praying or cursing at your altar?
That's ridiculous. It's not about being a god on an altar. It's about having passion. A relationship without a drop of jealousy is a relationship between friends, siblings. It's a lukewarm, lifeless gentleman's agreement. I don't want an agreement. I want a wildfire.
A wildfire. Bravo! Finally, an honest confession beneath that victim persona of yours. But you, as always, confuse the terms. You confuse passion with possession. The fire you want isn't the one that provides warmth and comfort. It's the fire that consumes, the fire that leaves the other person marked, scorched, smelling of you, proving they belong to you. Jealousy isn't the spice of love, as your cheap poets say. It is the property deed stamped onto the other soul with a hot iron. It is an act of branding, and you love seeing your brand seared into her, don't you? Her jealous crisis for you is a luminous billboard flashing in neon. This man is so valuable that I lose control over him.
Of course not. I just want to feel that she cares, that she's afraid to lose me.
And there lies the great illusion. You know, if I explained the difference, I'd be giving you a free consultation. And that goes against my company's principles. But your case is so classically pathetic that I'll make an exception. You are not afraid of losing her. You are afraid she will discover that she can live perfectly well without you. These are completely different fears. The first, the fear of loss, can be born from love. It is the recognition of the other's value. The second, your fear, is born of your ego. It is the dread of your own insignificance. The jealousy you subtly cultivate in her doesn't serve to protect the relationship. It serves to soothe your terror of being forgettable.
I'm not like that.
Think about it. Her jealous crisis is your dose of existential adrenaline. It's the irrefutable proof that you are important, that you make an impact, that you are the protagonist of her story. Without her drama, without the stalking, without the tears you secretly savor, who are you? Just a normal guy in a normal, healthy relationship? And normality, peace, mutual trust for a hungry ego addicted to validation like yours is the same as death. Her jealousy is what makes you feel alive. So, the question isn't whether you hate her drama. The question is, what terrifies you more? The constant fights and interrogations, or the deafening silence of a day when she simply no longer cares?
This is sick. You twist everything. I'm not a drama addict, as you say. I just want a normal relationship based on trust.
Trust. Your trust requires daily proof of adoration. And let's be honest, this dynamic is reflected even in your most intimate moments, isn't it? In bed.
What do you mean by that?
Think about it. You don't want to dominate. You want to be the cause of her loss of control. You yearn to be the object of desire, so overwhelming that it turns her into a possessive animal. Her fury in bed, the way she claims you as property during the act, that isn't mutual passion. It's your ego being devoured by her, and you love the taste. You don't want a partner. You want a jealous devotee who adores you with her teeth.
You're a pervert. I am faithful to her. I am trustworthy.
Trustworthy? Or just without many options? Let's be brutally honest for a moment. How long has it been since an interesting woman who wasn't your girlfriend truly hit on you? You're no longer that kid who had some success back in your school days. The truth is, the machine is tired. The body is out of shape. The first wrinkles are already making their presence known. The times of plenty, as you like to say, are long gone, aren't they?
I get it. On top of talking a load of shit, you're trying to be the Joker of the deep web. Pathetic.
Her jealousy is your only proof that you still have market value. It is your external validation of potency. Without her drama, you would have to face the deafening silence of your own decline. She isn't just watching you. She is guarding a monument that you fear is already in ruins. Ah, love, the great shield for the hungry ego. But here is the final question, the real test you've never had the courage to take. Are you really who you say you are? Are your principles and your spirituality that solid? Because I, from here, eating my popcorn, can easily send a few opportunities your way. A dissatisfied colleague, an old flame who suddenly reappears. And then we'll see the great battle, won't we? Your love against your desperate need to feel desired one more time. You think you hate her jealousy now, But the truth, my dear, is that her jealousy is the only thing keeping you in line. It's the leash you encourage her to hold tightly because deep down, you don't trust yourself not to run if the cage door is left open.
Shut up! Get out of here! Disappear, devil!
He kicked me out. I struck a nerve, didn't I? The truth about why he needs her drama is far too painful for such a fragile ego. He says he hates jealousy, but he trembles at the thought of the silence her trust would bring. For him, and for so many of you, I leave this one final mirror. Think about it. I am the storm you swear to hate out loud, but I am the only rain that prevents your own drought. You call me poison, drama, and madness, but it is I who saves you from your own future insignificance. Admit what you need. The hint? I am the medicine that tastes like poison. You complain about the taste, but you can't live without the dose. I look forward to reading the many complaints in the comments.